budget cost per 1,000 exposures, and then very low selectivity will be there. Short message life, because for 1 minute also it charges very high expensive. So the message life is short, but the people can see, hear, and they can observe the motions at a time. Then high production cost, then clutter. So these are all the characteristics features of television. If we choose televisions of our media as promoting our product or communicating about our product to the customers, the television has these characteristics. Then when we move to the radio, it can reach out to remote audiences also. The audiences who are remote, it can reach. It has local coverage with low cost when compared to the television. It has local coverage. Then radio can reach mobile population, the population who are using the mobile phones. It can be reached, and then only audio is feasible. We can't see the video, we can't see the motion, only we can see the audio. And the next one is newspaper, ma. It is better for detailed explanation. Means why we use because the people who read the newspapers, they can, it is means the which type of product we have to advertise, which needs a detailed information. It has geographical flexibility. Yes, already it has a very traditional form of media. It has everywhere it has reach. It has geographical flexibility. For example, if you want to advertise your woolen clothes, you are a manufacturer of woolen clothes, woolen garments. So you can select the area where more cold region is there. For example, Kashmir side, northeastern side. You can promote your product. Means it has a geographical flexibility. Whereas if you want to promote cotton garments, you can select the south, because south we have a very hot, then it has a cotton garment. Then varied section, hence can target special interest group. It has a varied section, so we can target a special interest group. Then it has high coverage but short life and only visual. We can only see. We cannot hear. Only we can see. We can read. But it has high coverage. But today's newspaper is tomorrow's waste paper. It will like that. Okay. So then selective reader exposure, because if we see nowadays, no one is very few percentage of population is reading newspaper, because information is available everywhere. Just one click on the mobile phone, we get all the information. So most of the people are not showing interest to read the newspapers. Then the next one is now magazines. Specialized magazines can target selective customers here. They have means for example, magazines are more attractable. If you want to target some audience specifically, you can make your product advertise on magazines. It has longer life and can provide geographic and demographic flexibility. Why we are calling it as longer life? Because quarterly, monthly, annually, like that, the magazines will be released. So once we buy the magazine, it will be for whole year or for whatever the time period between the issuing of the next magazine, it will take place. Then high information content, and there are multiple readers. Yes, in magazines, whatever the products they are promoting, it has high information content, and they have a multiple readers. Okay. And then next we talk about only visual and lack of flexibility. Only we have visual. We can only go with the contents of visual. It has lack of flexibility. Okay. And then long lead time for ad placement. So once if we have given ad in the magazine, we have to wait for its next issue. Okay. Next period. For example, my magazine is monthly I am issuing, then I have to wait for 1 month to give the advertisement next time. Then next one is outdoor media, easily noticeable media and can provide longer coverage. Then it is a location specific media and has local market presence. Outdoor media is cost efficient media and can be a good reminder media. Then it has a short exposure time and has local restrictions. So, okay, these are about how the what are the media characteristics. Now we will discuss about preparing media plan. How to prepare a media plan. So, a media plan refers to a sequence of activities. Okay, sequence of activities required an effort to deliver the ad message to a larger target analysis. So, media means media plan we can do. It has a different process actually. First, what we have to do is we have to define campaign objectives. So, what are the campaign objectives? It has awareness about, we have to give awareness about sales and our products, product information, how our product works, all these. Then the next plan we should, what we should do means first we have to do the situational analysis. So in situational analysis, what we need to do, we need to define campaign objective. Why we want to do the advertise. Then identifying target audiences according to their demographics, interest, and behaviors. So the customer segmentation need to be done and according to their demographics, according to their interest, according to their engagement, we need to plan. And then what we have to do, the understanding the consumer behavior is also very important. Okay, while preparing the media plan. So the third one, what we should do, we should analyze market trends and who are our competitors. So in the same line, same product line, who are our competitors, we need to understand. And then we have to understand market trends also. And then we need to understand the competitors move, especially. Then only we can prepare a proper media plan. And then assess current media landscape. So what are the current media landscape we have, which are traditional, digital, social. The traditional medias we have TV, radio, outdoor, all this comes under traditional. Whereas digital, by using internet, social media marketing, all this, which media, how we can reach the customers is very important, and that we need to understand. So what we need to do first, we have, while preparing the media plan, we have to do the market analysis and we need to identify the target market. And then we need to setting media objective. Okay. And then while analyzing market and identifying the target market, we need to also uh, understand about the internal, what are the internal factors which we should consider while planning. So promotional capabilities, the nature of the product, what is our media budget, how much it costs to us, all these we need to understand. And then we also have to consider the external factors, the regularity environment, availability of media, then competitive factors, then media planners must also review the previous market environment and the present market environment in which the brand is going to operate. Then second should be setting media objectives. So how to set the media objectives? Media objectives describe, actually what it describes, what the media plan has to accomplish. So it gives us an outline of our goals to be achieved and the advertising media. Okay, so media objectives will specify market coverage goals, and audience exposure goals. Setting media objectives will answer the different points to whom it should be advertised, where to advertise, when to advertise, how to advertise it. So all these questions we can get answers by setting media objectives. So whom? The first we should know to whom we should advertise, who are our target audiences. So it is spells out that target audiences for their advertising campaigns. It should be creating an idea for whom they will create messages and are concerned about finding the channels and making media decisions that match the intended audiences. The next way to advertise. Okay. For example, television, radio, we should use social media, or we should digital media, advertising media. So where we need to advertise our product, that we will understand in the setting media objectives. And then third one is way to advertise, when to advertise. So the turning of the advertisement also has to be specified in the objective itself. For example, if the product is a new launch in the market, we require heavy advertisement in the first 2 months because the customers must and should know the product the product is availability in the market. So the what is the here what is the main objective of the advertiser? He has to sensitize about the product to the customers means audience. So first, when the people will come to know about our product availability in the market, then the people will think, okay, the new product has entered into the market and we should buy. Means it will take them to the purchase decision. So when to advertise is also very important. And in seasonal, for example, if you take the ice creams, if you advertise ice creams during winter season or during other rainy season, it is waste of your time, waste of your revenue. Because at that time, most of the people will not like to have ice creams. So when the people will like to have the ice creams in the summer season. So when? So it is very important at what time and when to advertise our products. Like if you see the Cadbury ad, Cadbury chocolates ad, they will come up with the Mother's Day, Raksha Bandhan, Diwali. So festival season. When we talk about the Amul and these all ice creams were advertised during the summer, hot summer, because people prefer eating ice creams during hot summers. So then how to advertise? So first, to whom should be advertised? For example, if you are for whom you are creating the messages. If first cry ad is there, for whom they are preparing products for the small babies. But really baby will come walk into a store and they will buy the product. No, who will buy? The parents, the mother and father will buy the product. So the advertisement which they have created is for small baby, but the awareness and the message should be go to the parent. So to whom it should be advertise is very important. Way to advertise is important. Whether it should be in the social media or digital media. So which media you are using to advertise your product is also very important. And then when to advertise, just we have discussed ice creams are more preferred in summer season. So while giving ads, spending a lot of money and ads during winter season and other seasons on ice creams, it is waste of our efforts and waste of our resources. So when to advertise is also very important because here we need to check out with the product life cycle. First stage uh, means there are different stages of decline stage, growth stage, uh, different stages. So we need to check out. Then how to advertise. So the media planners need to decide about the way the advertisement are to be carried. So What are the basic requirements for it? Such as copy, color, audio, video, or you are taking celebrities to advertise your product, or which channel you are using. Nowadays, we have OTT system. Nowadays, in movies, theaters, or also we are able to uh, see the different ads, and radio. Radio is also now very famous medium. Then there are so many things which actually where we can do our advertise. So we need to, so as a message, advertising message varies from product to product, and the planners have to understand the best way to reach the audiences. Okay. Then this is the second step, ma. In third step, what we need to do. So in third step, designing media strategy. So after setting media strategy, media planners determine the media strategy to achieve those objectives. So media strategy is also very important. So media planners, uh, it means usually what it does is a media strategy outlines how to achieve marketing objectives. So to achieve the above marketing objectives, uh, designing the media strategy is very crucial here. So media objectives, what mean? So why we should understand about the media strategy is whether to provide the awareness, consideration. We have to also check out with the conversation, then retention, then engagement. These all will means the main reasons for making the media strategies. And the first crucial decisions where actually the media planners has to make is the media mix. Okay. So a wide variety of media and media vehicles are available to the advertisers. So while it is possible that only one medium or vehicle might be employed, it is much more likely that a number of alternatives will be used. So, for example, if you see the advertisement of Gunduman, Lalita Jewelers, so he not only used only one type of media vehicle. So he used radios, he used television, he used print media, he used digital media, he used social media. So every media he used to advertise his product. So whenever we open even mail also, a pop-up ad will be there by saying W Urike Rao. So otherwise, he was challenging the customers that the best quality product at very lowest price in the market, they are challenging. So they are giving the bill also. Okay. Uh, to check with the other shops. So that much was like means strategy. So different media mix is very important. Only giving advertisement on only one choosing one media is not fine. Strategically we need to uh, uh, promote our products to different media. So a wide variety of media and media vehicles are available to advertisement. So when it is possible that only one medium vehicle might be employed, it is much more likely that a number of alternatives is also used. So here, the characteristics of the product, service, size, budget, individual preferences. There are several factors to determine what combination of media will be used. By employing a media mix, advertising can add more versatility to their media strategies. Since each medium contributes its own distinct advantages, so by combining, bringing different medias together and advertising the product, marketers can increase coverage, they can increase reach, and the frequency levels also improved. Overall advertising, overall communication, and marketing goals can be achieved very strategically. Then the next one is to target market coverage. So here we should understand. So to market coverage is very important because market coverage brings the share of our revenue in the market. So the media planners which target market should receive the most media focus. So developing media strategies, it involves matching the most appropriate media to this market. But the issue here is to get coverage, the market as is very important. So the optimal goal is full market coverage. But more realistically, what happens, the coverage of the media does not allow the whole entire coverage. So here, geographic coverage, reach, frequency, these all should be, we have to understand. And what is GRP and TRP? GRP is gross rating points. TRP is target rating points. Based on TRPs only, the advertisers will pay to the broadcasters. So the aggregate total, the sum of rating is called gross rating points, whereas the sum of ratings of specific demographic segment may be called as target audiences, more simply TRPs. The term GRP is generic and may refer to the household, and TRP is very specific. So GRP is equal to reach into frequency, means in what frequency level the advertising is played and how much it is reaching, means at that particular time how many are watching televisions and how many are watching ads, how many are, for example, famous serials, how they are number one, number two, how they are given rankings based on TRPs. Means during that advertisement, the many people are who are the most preferred, the most watched serials will get more TRPs and they will be ranked. Then scheduling. So while selecting frequency, the advertising take few approaches such as continuity, flighting, and pulsing. So what is continuity? It refers to the length of time, means how much time actually the advertisement is played. Huh? And then continuous, spreading the advertisement out evenly throughout the campaign, and flighting, alternating periods of advertising followed by passes. Then pulsing, this is a combination of flighting and continuity. So in flighting, what we are doing? We are followed by pause. Pause. When advertising is coming, we will pause. Okay. And then continuation means if advertisement comes, we will not pause. We will like to watch the advertisement. So that continuous and flighting is called pulsing. Okay. It maintains low level of advertising across all months, but spends more in peak selling months. And then cost, it refers to the cost of different media chosen for advertising. And weight, weight refers to the total advertising required of during a particular period. So evaluation and follow-up. After the advertising is released to different media, evaluation is to be done to understand how the campaign has taken place and whether it has reached the target audience or not. So here we should understand this is the process of actually advertising. Okay, so the main media under media planning process. First, what we'll do, we will do market analysis and we'll identify the target market. Okay, and then next we will set the media objectives. How we will set? To whom it should be advertised, where to advertise, when to advertise, how to advertise. All these we will make sure in while setting media objectives. And then the third step is designing media strategy, where we will understand about the media mix, target market coverage, reach and frequency, and schedule. So when all these over, the fourth should be evaluation and follow up, whether all above three are working properly, whether they have reached the target, whether the scheduling, TRPs, GRPs, all these have doing their proper work. Means because we have executed the plan, now we need to see whether the plan has been formulated, accepted, or it is achieving its goal or not. That is called evaluation and follow up. So after the advertisement is released through different media, a evaluation is to be done to understand how the campaign has taken place and whether it has reached the target audience. The evaluation is done with respect to media and communication and marketing objectives to check to what extent they were achieved. Okay, students. So this is about the process of media. Hmm? How the process will take place while planning media. Okay. The next thing is media selection. How we have to select the media. So media selection for advertising is a critical one. Advertising, while selecting media, we should be very careful for selecting the appropriate media for their campaigns. Media selection, what is media selection? Usually when we talk about media selection is the process of choosing the most cost effective media for an advertising campaign. So here, selection of best media, why it is important. For particular advertisers will depend on variables like specific situations under which the advertising is carrying the business. So the reach is very important. The targeting audience is very important, and which media is more preferred by audiences. It has to be evaluated, and then the selection of best media or media for particular advertiser will be depend on different factors. Okay, the general nature of the product, selection of the media depends on the kind of the product to be advertised. For consumer ads, the suitable media is newspaper, magazines, radio, and television. And the next is nature of market. The nature of market is also very important. Nature and extent of market can be determined by various factors like geographical region, size of the population, and purchasing power of the population. The market may be either local or national. Film advertising and outdoor advertising are more suitable for local products. Newspapers are the most suitable for the products which can be sold throughout the country because newspaper has, as we already understood, newspaper has very large reach. It can reach to remote areas also. Then type of audience, it also depend upon the factor, type of audience. If the message is to be conveyed to illiterate or less literate people, what is the best? Radio, television, and cinema. Advertisement will serve the purpose in a better way. Newspapers, magazines, displays, direct mail may be used to convey the message to the educated people. Since here, different languages are very popular in different regions, advertising in different languages may be given to popularize the product. If you look at the ETV, in-order televisions, Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, Urdu, it has different regions, different languages. It is broadcasted according to the audience, the type of audience. The advertisement should be given. Then circulation of media. If the media have a greater circulation. It means the message of the advertisement will reach larger number of audiences. So, newspapers have the widest circulation, but other media have limited circulation. Okay, and radios also reach to the remote areas, televisions, radios. Then we have to look after the budget also. Okay, so budget is also plays a very important role while selecting the media. The amount of funds available will determine the choice of medium that the target audience is associated with. Okay, so here we need to very careful while selecting the media, because if our revenue is very low, which we are not able to uh, pay the advertising cost, so that kind of advertising media we should not select. We should select according to our budget, according to our objectives. Okay, so the circulation of media is also very important here. And the next one is budget. Budget already we have discussed. Then target audience. The media you selected is obviously influenced by target audiences. Usually, a firm must select media that target audiences is associated with. For example, if you see the industry type of products, big machineries, they no need not to advertise on newspapers, televisions, industry exhibitions, magazines. They can give their advertisement because their audience reach is very small. So they require a special kind of magazines to expose their products. Then the last one is not characteristics of media also. It is very important to decide. Characteristics such as coverage, reach, cost, and frequency plays a very vital role in selection of media. So therefore, when selecting media for advertising, the advertisers need to account all the above factors into account to maximize the success of their advertising campaign. So here, what we have to understand is that while giving importance to the particular factor will depend on the campaign in question, because we need to prioritize the list in a manner that suits our campaign. So today, what we have learned about meaning of advertising media, types of media, and media characteristics. Then preparing how to prepare a media plan, and then how to select media, and about different vehicles of media. Thank you. Today, now I am signing out as the time is 2:30. Thank you, students. So tomorrow we will discuss about next topic.